Well, what do you know? Turns out after all these years of much contemplation, a little ridicule, mockery, is mostly peer pressure. I'm an atheist now. No, not an agnostic, not a deist, an atheist. Better yet, an anti-theist. Because I was raised in a fundamentalist household. It was awful. I can't even tell you. I was forced to attend church every Sunday and everything. Every time I spoke my mind and let out a little doubt, I just I got beaten and spit on and mocked. It was so awful. I started to have doubts after praying and not getting what I wanted. Based on my bad experience growing up and after reading the Bible, especially through 21st century liberal lenses, as well as listening to new atheist proponents and reading their propaganda books, I became an anti theist. The Bible is the only source there is on a higher power after all, and since it's bullshit, there must be no God. Since religion is evil, that also means there's no God, especially that. Wasting my life devoting it to an invisible man in the sky, I just couldn't go on. So now, after I deconverted to the side of reality and with the powers of logic and reason, I'm going to start making videos and troll as many religious people as possible to evangelize my propaganda under the guise of rational thinking. I'm a man of science now. Since I have no basis on which to patronize others who don't think the way I do, I'm going to plaster the words evidence, reason, rationality, and logic. And if I do that long enough, just perhaps I can gain the confidence to talk down to these stupid religious people who hound me on a daily basis. Muslims are stupid and dangerous too, but I'm just gonna fixate on Christianity because I was raised in it. I'm gonna take my revenge on the world from the comfort of my mom's house. We atheists are oppressed, so oppressed, more than anyone else in the world. We are trampled upon, bullied. Religious bullying is way more serious than being bullied for being fat, having serious acne, and being slow. So, best way to fight back is to bully them back. Even though religious people are illogical and devoid of rational thinking, I still care about what they think about me. I want to show that I'm better than them by behaving exactly the way they do, only with more self congratulation. I went to Catholic school too, so I know all there is to know about Christianity. And since I have nary a social life, I'm an atheist activist, aiming to make the world a better place. Best way to get rock stupid religious people to listen to me is to keep repeating the same buzzwords my fellow atheists use. Mock them, ridicule them if I have to. Now that I'm an anti theist, I'm automatically skilled in science, history, philosophy, and psychology. It all just came to me when I became atheist. Bam! Religion is the main cause of the world's problems. And I'm gonna fight it with every fiber of my being, even at the cost of a social life. Even though I'm no better than they are psychologically, I'm gonna act like I am because I'm a champion of rational thinking. I have facts and logic on my side because I said so. I'll smack him in the face with airtight rationality, run them over with the reason train, and drop logic bombs. Damn, I'm lonely. Well, at least I have a collective of equally socially awkward, ideological anti-theists to talk to on Reddit and other atheist forums online. That I can talk about how stupid religious people and theists in general are on there, and as many pro-atheist forums as I can find. Oh, I'm telling you, it's gonna be great. Reminds me of church service a little. Only it's an online circle jerk with people who have less of a life than I do. And no boring preaching about an evil God that doesn't exist, but I tend to bitch about anyway. Atheism has made me free. Even though I tend to talk about God more than the average religious person, I'm still free from the shackles of religion and superstition. Reality, son, reality. I continually claim to be morally superior and bitch and moan about a God who I deem evil. even though there's no actual evil in a godless universe. Damn it. Anyway, that imaginary fucker ruined my life, my relationship with my family, and my friends I used to have. Christianity made me talk like a dumbass. I love atheism. I'm just so passionate about it. Although that makes as much sense about being passionate about not stamp collecting, atheism gives my life meaning. Even though life has no meaning, I'm gonna pretend it does anyway, just because. I make my own meaning by pretending there's at least a little bit. Since there's no afterlife, I have no hope, but I'm gonna act like I do have hope for the future of our species. Because that's human nature, I guess. Oh well, even though we're all just a product of chemicals and neurons anyway. I have no free will, but I'm just gonna act superior to those who believe what I don't anyway. Because I have reason on my side. I'm rational. Because I said so. Being condescending is the only way they'll listen, and it makes me feel better about myself. I also pretend I'll have to pretend that I went through years of theological training, and even pretend I used to be an ordained minister from time to time, so they'll definitely have to listen to me. Whenever a stupid theist commits thought crime by interrupting a circle jerk on joining in on an atheist video, me and a bunch of other atheists are going to gang up on him. I'm telling you, it's exhilarating when it's 5 against 1. Ah, what a rush. I feel like I gained a higher IQ every time I talk down to a religious person. I hate all religious people indiscriminately, and even though I pretend to have religious friends when backed into a corner, I'm just gonna mainly go after the low hanging fruit, the creationists, because I can't handle a real debate with a sensible theist on my own unless another atheist online backs me up, and we can savage them together until they lose interest. Then we'll proclaim pigeon chest victory that we accuse them of. At the end of the day, I still hope that the world will become atheist, although that's likely to happen after I'm long dead and forgotten. If I ever get out of my stupid religious mother's house and find a girl that would give me the time of day, I'll pass on my selfish genes, and at least I'll have that level of immortality. Since there's no God, I have new idols to look up to. Although my reverence for the champions of the new atheist cult, movement, is semi-religious. I wish I could have met Hitches in my lifetime. He was such a super mega genius who was never wrong about anything. Ah, what a great man. So brave and original. I also revere other champions who changed my life. Richard Dawkins, Sam Harris, Lawrence Krauss, and even total nobodies like Aaron Raw and Seth Andrews, and unemployed pseudo scholars like Carrier. Because if they market themselves as skeptics and freethinkers, they must be so. Who am I to argue? Forget about Gandhi, Martin Luther King, or Abraham Lincoln. These guys are real heroes. I get so excited whenever guys like the Friendly Atheist and Cosmic Skeptic make a new video. I go absolutely gaga and drop whatever I'm doing, which isn't much, and immediately partake in groupthink in the comments section and talk about how fucking brainless theists are for not sharing our opinions. Ugh, religious people are so fucking stupid. And whenever Godless Cranium, Bionic Dance, and Logic make response videos, I make sure to rush to the original videos and immediately click the dislike button and leave drive-by comments full of condescending psychobabble that makes me feel so powerful and secure. I'm telling you, it's awesome seeing theists bow low before our genius. I'm going to continue to spread the word of holy science, which has always been in conflict with religion. I don't know what clever out of this world name I should go by, though. Thoughtful atheist, liberal atheist, the atheist representative, the jolly atheist, the proud atheist, the godless scientist, godless pack of neurons, logical skeptic, geared up skeptic, genetically cloned skeptic, galactical skeptic, the skeptic rationalist, rationality rocks, or some other self-congratulating username that involves rational logic or science that no one in the next generation will remember anyway. When all's said and done, Turns out I'm no different than I was when I was a Bible-thumping evangelical creationist fundamentalist. All I've done was switch sides. How well, the fight goes on. Will the rest of you join in the fight with me? Even if we are reverse fundamentalists, we still need to fight against superstition and promote rational thinking and materialism in the name of science. Repeat each other's talking points and spread the word as often as it takes. The world will be a much better place with people like us. Okay, I'm gonna say 5 Hail Hitchens and call it a night. Then fall asleep and repeat the whole thing again. Tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after, and the day after, and the day after that. Science bless everybody.